Okay. Without wasting time, I would like to take this time to quickly introduce our district team, especially for our newcomers. Maybe this is your first time attending this meeting. Today, we have the pleasure of introducing our LAP Curriculum Coordinator, Dr. Denisha Moore. She's going to say hi to all of us right now. Dr. Moore, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, family, for being here this afternoon. We are so excited about this new school year. And I know that you know, if you've been here for any amount of time, that our team here at the district is phenomenal. Buki, William, and Anna, they do a fantastic job, and we are all here for you. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Dr. Ma. So we have Ms. Anna Mojica, that's our LAP Administrative Assistant. Of course, our own Mr. William Escobar in the other channel. Yes, saying hi to everybody. And then my humble self, my name is Mrs. Bukola Akimbola. So I'm also an LAP parent liaison, just like Mr. William Escobar. So Mr. Escobar speaks Spanish while I speak Yoruba. Okay, let's dive into our meeting today. So every school year, new school year, we encourage all our families to make sure they are familiar or reminded. If you are an existing family, maybe you've been in Wayne before, you are reminded. And if you're a newcomer, you're just joining us anew, you're reminded of the beginning of the year checklist. Let me quickly also remind us. So this meeting is tagged newcomer meeting, just because the definition of a newcomer is you're joining our school district with, for the first time, or you are within your fourth and the third year. So if you are still within the first year, you are, this is your second year, or this is your third year, you are still considered as newcomer. However, we also have some families, they like all the things that we are doing, the information we roll out each and every time, and they still wish to join us. You are welcome. Feel free to always join us anytime you wish. So talking about the beginning of this year's checklist, the first thing you want to take note of is the enrollment, the registration. So this information is very important for our newcomer, like this is your first year joining our school district. So I'm going to click on that link to kind of show you what we are talking about. So this is what it looks like. If you click on that link, it takes you to this page. So basically, it's asking the legal parent or guardian, the caregiver of the student that wants to be enrolled into our school district. You see all the details are given there. So you want to fill that form and submit it in order for you to have access. Another thing that is very important as you come into the school year is the textbook application. So it is advised that you go into the website, in our website, and apply for textbook. And we have provided its information in both English and in Spanish. So before I click on that link to kind of do a quick walkthrough, step-by-step walkthrough with us, I will click on the link for the district website. So it gives you a whole, bigger picture of what we're talking about, because every information we're going to be giving you today, you will find them on this website. So I'm going to click on the link. So this is our website. And you can see if you navigate through, we have students, all the information. We have all this information that pertains to students. These are the information that are necessary for our parents to know. Look at all the resources we have there and everything. We have the breakfast, the school pay, bus information, calendar, and every other thing that you will need for your children to succeed and also for you to be well informed. So talking about the instructions, I'm going to click on this link for us. This is how to apply for textbook assistance. So we have put together a step-by-step walkthrough for everyone. So because of our time, remember, we will not be able to go through each step, but you're welcome to always go back anytime you want and be able to access this information. That's part of the reason why we record this meeting so that it will be accessible to you anytime you want those info. So please take your time, and this information has been provided also in Spanish for our Spanish speakers. So you're welcome to go and go through that information at your convenience. Again, we have the meal application. It is very important for our students to eat. So, but as we all know, there are processes. You know, we are people of order. So we need to make your application each time you come into, you know, for the new school year. So the meal application, if you click on that link, it will take you to the page that says School Cafe, and it's connecting family to school nutrition. So you want to make sure you sign with your username. And if you need to create an account, if you do not have an account, if you're an existing user, you do not have an account, you need to create an account. If you have an account before and you forgot any of your details, you're welcome to click on the forgot username or forgot password, and you will have people that will, you know, help and attend to your needs. And of course, the bus information is very important. We do not want our students to miss the bus or do not have a ride to school. We have been able to take care of all those important pieces, and that's why the bus information is there. And like I mentioned earlier, please feel free to visit our website to get a full, detail of all that we're talking about today and much more. We will have questions at the end of this presentation so as to buy and make use of our time. So for those of us that are attending this meeting today, it is assumed that you have Parent Square. So Parent Square is a very important app that has been put together for all our families to enable smooth communication between the school and our family. So if you have any question at all or any concern, or you are not comfortable using the app, please feel free to reach out to us and we'll be able to help you with your questions. Again, all these links have been provided here. I'm going to be clicking on each of them and give you an idea of how to navigate through them. And you can go back later on to be able to use each of these applications. So this is how to download Parent Square. This video has been put together.
Congratulations. If you are watching this
for us or our families to be able to listen and be informed, be educated about how to download the Parent Square app. Another important application you want to be familiar with is our Skyward. So Skyward is where you be able to see many information pertaining to your children, your child, and the school. So there you can find their grades, you can find attendance, you can find tons of information about your children or your child. So this is how Skyward page looks like. So this is the page. And we have, again, we are always mindful of how for you to be able to navigate through these things. So we have put together the mobile setup. So this is how you can set up, this is the step-by-step walkthrough of how you can set up on your mobile devices or whatever device, your laptop, your phone, or your, tablet, whatever device you really wish. So this is the setup for Skyward on those devices. This will help you. And you, of course, you want to choose the MSD of Wayne Township, and you can always go through these steps and make them available on your device. The Skyward Family Access Letter template is this is how it looks like. So we're talking of the family access. It makes it easy to be active in your child's education. Remember, I mentioned that before. So you want to be on top of their grades. You want to know what the school calendar, is saying, the days that the kids are supposed to be in school and the days that are not supposed to be in school, upcoming assignments for your kids. Your teacher is trying to send you a message. All those details you will be able to find in Skyward. So today, if you know you do not have an account yet, or you are yet to set up your account, we encourage you very strongly to please go ahead after this meeting and make sure you set up your Skyward account. Get acquainted with the school calendar. So like we mentioned before, so all the days we are supposed to be in school, what is going on whenever we are, the days we are not supposed to be in school, and all those details you'll find in the school calendar. So this too, we have put together some checklists specifically for our middle school students and high school students. So, as these students, as they advance in their education, we want them to pay attention to some very important messages, important information that will be useful to them. And they will not be late on those information, and they will, oh, I should have done this when I was in 7th grade, or I should have known this when I was in 8th grade. No. So that's why we are catching all this information ahead of time. And we have put together, Mr. Escovel has graciously put together some checklists for middle school students, and this is available both in English and Spanish. So please feel free to make use of this resource. It's a great resource. And you can see all the things you're supposed to do. Have you signed all your school forms? Have you applied for all the things you're supposed to do? Have you logged into your Skyward? All those information, we have put together in a nutshell. So it's very simple for you to know. And of course, for our high school students too, there's another checklist for them. So you will find all these checklists. Please make use of them. It is for your use, and you will thank us later if you go through this checklist for that. Remember to note your questions as we go along. We will have time to ask questions at the end of this presentation, okay? So we want to share with you some important dates to remember for the school year per our own department. So the parents and caregiver notification letter will go out at the end of August. So you want to be sure you look out for those letters. So it will be mailed to your homes. Please watch out for it. This meeting is held every month. For the people that have been attending this meeting, you just be reminded that we hold this meeting every month. And for our newcomers that you are just fresh coming into our school district for the first time, we hold this meeting every month for our newcomer parents and families. So like we mentioned, this is an avenue for us to get acquainted with very vital info for the school, both that pertains to the parents and also to the students. So we have a schedule for the year. So this is our calendar. So our next meeting will be, well, our next meeting is actually September. However, it is a big event. I'm going to talk more about it after now. But the next time we're going to be meeting will be in October, and that will be in person. So this time around, we want to try and, do one of each every time, because we are just coming out of the pandemic. I know it's been a while, but we're still trying to make sure that we all are kept safe and we're doing things as safe as much as we can. So this is our calendar, the schedule for the school year. You can find all the dates and all the kind of meeting we're going to be doing. Is it going to be held virtually, or are we going to be meeting in person? You'll find all those details in the calendar. So talking about our September meeting, I mentioned to us the other time that we are going to be having a big event. Again, I will always refer to some people that have been here. Please pardon me. It's just for us to be able to compare and be able to pass the message home very well. So for those of you that has been here before, this is not your first year. You will remember that we hold this event every year. We target LAP Family Night. This is a very big piece in our department because this is a time that we bring all our international families together. It is always huge. We invite partners and organizations around the community, around the town. People come and they share resources with you all. Sometimes we have giveaways. People give gifts and giveaways to our family members. We have so much to learn. We have so many things, to share. So it is an event you really do not want to miss. So this event has been scheduled for Thursday, September 8th. Thursday, September 8th. Please mark your calendar. And like I said, it's not going to be virtual. It's going to be in person. And that will be at a high school, Ben Davis High School, at 1200 North High School Road. So you will enter through door 1 or door 2. So as we'll try to roll out more info as we get closer to the date, but we want you to please take note of that date from today. Please write it down, mark your calendars, try to be there. It's going to be a night of fun, a night where you have a lot to learn, is a lot of entertainment, food, and so much more. So you do not want to miss this event as we plan for it. So this year we have a theme. Each year we have a theme. So our theme this year is celebrating the uniqueness of culture. So every one of us here, we have a culture that we belong to, that we celebrate, that we appreciate, that's very important to us. And we know it's our culture in Wayne Township. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is always, we want to make everybody feel comfortable coming into our district. We appreciate every culture. No one culture is superior to the other. So we want to just make sure that we celebrate every culture that is present in our district. So please, the time is from 6 p.m. in the evening. So please make sure you put down this date and note it, and we will all gather together that day and we'll see you there. Dr. Moff, do you have any other thing to say about it? Do you want to say something about it?
Okay. No, you're doing great. Keep going.
Okay. All right. So another important piece about this monthly meeting. So we know we care for you so well. We love you. We always want to try as much as possible to make you comfortable. I mean, as much as it lies within our capacity. So this is the time we share community resources with you. So I tell you what, no one will reject a freebie. I mean, I won't. So I always like free things. So some of these things, sometimes not all are free, but at least it can come in a discounted, price, at a discounted price for you all. So some you find them free, totally free. So we have put together some community resources. This is for internet service. This is Comcast Internet Essential. We have put the link there. You can click on that link. It will take you to this page and you can find all the information that you need. You can see that it says low cost computer, how to apply, and all those information. Are you eligible? All those things that you need to know. So please make use of this resource if you are in need of internet, especially our newcomers that are just coming in new. It will be very useful for you. We also have resource for undocumented high school students. So sometimes, some of our students, we know you're trying to settle down in the new environment, you're undocumented. I mean, we also find things that can be of help, so that at least you find important information for you to move on. So we can say these resources. Please take your time, read through navigating high school, life after high school, and all those other information you will find there on this page. Okay, this is another important piece. I mean, all this information are very important, but I always emphasize some, because it is just, we encourage you that you just have to have them. That is the library card. So in Wayne, we have our Wayne Public Library. It's located on the Girls School Road. We encourage you, please get a library card. We encourage, there's this saying that readers go places. It is true. So we encourage all our students to always read, read, and read. Not just our students, even our parents. Because when you read, then you are informed. You are knowledgeable about important information that will benefit you and your family. So this is how to apply for your library card. They put the link on that page. Please click on the link. They are very friendly people, and they will help you to go through whatever questions that you may have. So this is also another resource, Immigrant Welcome Center. Immigrant Welcome Center is a great resource for newcomers and also not so newcomers. We can always, it has this great app called Antibetter, antibetter.com. Let me just click on the link for you to see. So look at it. You search for free or reduced cost services like medical care, like food, like job training, and much more. So you can see all those resources are listed there. Please find time and just visit this website, and you will not regret doing that. So this is another important information especially for our secondary students. So from 7th grade, it's called 24th Century Scholarship. Incidentally, I still had a parent called me yesterday. A parent called me yesterday to ask about this information. And I simply told her, well, today is our meeting. If you have time, you're welcome to join us. And we're going to be sharing information about this particular question you've asked. So pretty much 21st Century Scholarship is making college affordable. It's making college affordable. So if you scroll through the page, there are steps that you need to go through for you to be able to accepted into this program. And you had better start gathering your information if you have a 7th grader. Do not wait until your student is in 8th grade or 9th grade before you start asking. Of course, sometimes we find ourselves in a situation that we cannot help. Maybe you just came and your child is already above the grade. Okay, but whenever you have the time, it is always encouraged to make use of that opportunity. So look at it, so you enroll in the program, you have the scholars resources, middle school, high school, college. So if you go through their menu, you'll be able to see everything they have to offer, helping your child to succeed, planning, and planning checklists from 6th to 8th grade, high school, college, and all those things. They even have videos, to help you answer some of the questions you might have. So it is a very great program for our high school students, our secondary students, starting from the middle school. We encourage parents to please visit this website and also call us if you ever have any question. Reach out to your child's teacher in the school, ask questions. If you need more clarification, if you need to talk to us, please feel free to reach out to us, and we'll do our best to support you, to help you answer whatever questions you may have. But simply put, 24th Century Scholarship is making college affordable and planning early.
All right, just one quick tidbit of information. We wanted all of our families to know that during August 22nd through September 2nd, we're going to focus on district strategic planning, and we will be asking some of you to participate in a variety of ways, but we will ask everyone to participate in taking the survey. That will really help to ensure that everyone's voice is heard, so please be on the lookout for more information.
Thank you. So please watch out for that information. Everybody, the survey questions will be sent to you. So other resources are listed there. We have mental health resources. It is very, very important that we all are mentally stable and alert. So if you need to talk to someone, if you need resources to help with your mental health, feel free to search through all these resources that we have put together. Just click on the website, go through it, and you will find help. So some of those things, we have teaching our kids how to deal with conflict. We have virtual tutoring and mentoring for our kids. Some of our kids, we know they need extra help. You can find such information in here. And, if I click on it, it's organized by IUP-UI Community Engagement. So you can connect with agents over there, and they'll be able to answer your questions you might have about tutoring. We also have township assistants. Please feel free to visit the Wayne Township Trustee website. You might be eligible to receive some form of assistance. It doesn't hurt to try. Just go to the website, search through, put your details as instructed, or put a call through to somebody, and you'll be able to see if you're eligible. And of course, no assistance is too small. Food. Everybody needs food. It is very important. So again, we are always mindful. We want our family to be well. We want them to be able to concentrate. The students, we want them to be able to put their minds together when they're at school, and also the parents not to worry that, oh my goodness, what are we going to eat today? And that will hamper the education of their children. We do not want that. So we try our best to put together resources that will provide food on your table. So Giant Marketplace Food Pantry is one resource that we always have in our district. It happens every month, and at our Ben Davis Ninth Grade Center, that's where the foods are distributed every month. So please find all the dates listed. Find all the dates listed, and you'll be able to get food. So the next one that will be happening will be on September 19th. September 19th at Ben Davis Ninth Grade Center. So mark your calendar, write it somewhere you will not forget, and join us over there to take some food home. We also have Gleaners. Gleaners is a big company around Indiana that provides food for everyone. You're welcome to visit their website and be able to also find food. Other ones are Community Compass, Indie Hunger Network. So that's another one that will help. If I click on it, it will take you to this website, and you'll be asked some questions, and then you will go from there. You'll be able to connect with somebody that will help you with food. So we put this information because several parents have been calling since the beginning of the school year about the PEBT cards. Please, may we establish the first thing that, please, Wayne Township do not send out EBT cards. So this initiative is from the government. So that's why we have put together some very important questions you may have. Hopefully it answers your question. I'm going to click on it to kind of give you. So it's just pretty much saying some info about the card. So it says the FSSA, the Family and Social Services Administration, distributed these cards in the summer 2022. So Monday, July 18. If your child qualifies for benefits, you may have already received them. And if you have not received them, your benefits, they are expected to be distributed in August 2022. Please note, we do not know the payment dates, and we will suggest you check your card balance weekly for you to be updated. So for some parents that have been calling us asking, oh, I do not have my card, or are they going to give me? Or, I'm sorry, we might not be able to give you this detailed information, like specific information you're looking for. Why? Because we do not issue these cards. So, but we can support you to give you information that will help, answer your question, or kind of, help you to address whatever concerns as much as we can. So if your card is lost, you may request a replacement card, but bear it in mind that it's one card per student. So if you have two cards, one is not going to work. It's just one per student. So please feel free to visit this page, this website, and find general information about PEBT on that website. So thank you for your patience and understanding in this matter. So basically, these are all the things we have put together for you all today for this meeting. So I am going to stop sharing. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And this time around, you're welcome to ask questions. Thank you so much for joining us. And please, if you have not signed your name on the chat box, kindly help us to do that. It's very important. Questions, please. You can unmute yourself and ask question if you have any question. And if you do not want to, you're also welcome to write the question on the chat box if you do not want to talk. You don't want to say. Anybody has any questions? Please bear in mind, we're still going to hold this meeting tonight at 5:30 p.m. We're going to go through all this information again. So if you missed this one this morning, don't worry, we have a plan B. So you're free to join us at 5:30. Okay. Mr. Esquivel, do we have anyone on the other channel with questions? Okay. All right. Is somebody raising a hand?
No, put the opening slide back up again for family.
Okay.
Just as a reminder of the meeting at 5:30, just in case they want to let someone that they know about the meeting.
So we have another session of this meeting at 5:30. So if you're welcome to join us, or if anyone missed this one, you're welcome to join us then. Okay, if we have no questions, we just want to let you know that we appreciate you so, so much. And it's always a pleasure for you to join us each month during this meeting. We want to let you know that we love you and we encourage you to please stay on top of everything that you need to. Oh, okay. All right. So I think we have a question in the chat. Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay. So this parent says, my daughter is in 1st grade. Is there any sports or gymnastics available to her? Yes, I will encourage you, please reach out to your teacher, so your daughter's teacher, and ask, for their different games and activities that children can participate, but bear it in mind that always the age of the students is always important. Not all students can do all games, all types of games and gymnastics. So you want to reach out to your teacher and ask that question, and he or she will be able to guide you through the appropriate games or gymnastics your daughter may be eligible or be able to participate in.
And it's different at every school too. So some schools may have a dance club, some may have a cheer club, some may have a science club, but it's different at every building. And if not, they may be able to direct you to something in the community where she could join gymnastics.
Thank you. So another question, I do not have the username for Skyward. Do I have to call the school? Yes, you may call the school. However, remember that we mentioned that you can just go look at the Skyward page. So you can go into the mobile setup, the step-by-step. So if you want to do it on your device, you go to your App Store or your Google Play, and then find Skyward mobile app and install it. After that, you will find the name of our district, which is MSD of Wayne Township. And from there, you can follow the steps to install on your device. You can also call your teacher. Yes, you can. You can call your teacher and your teacher can help you, with that. Okay, so it says, another question says, what is the textbook that this application is referring about? Okay, so we know in schools, the students need some textbook. So sometimes they have to rent this textbook, but and that's why you need to apply. So if you have enough money and you really do not need, any assistance, yes, you're welcome. You can just, they'll send you your the bill at the end of it, and then you can pay. But we always provide this resource to support our families. So when you put in your application for textbook for your students in school, so if they are eligible, they'll be able to approve you after you have put in your fill the form, and that's why the textbook they use in school is what this is talking about. Okay, another question: are schools safe in Wayne? So this is in reference to Texas shooting. Well, I'm sorry. Well, the first thing I would say, yes, we try our best in our school district in Wayne Township to keep our students and staff safe. So for example, if you go to any building, you will record, or you will say that you cannot just enter into any building just like that. You want to be screened before you are allowed into any of our buildings. So we try our best to provide safety, in our school district.
And I would like to add to that. Good afternoon, everyone. I don't know if Dr. Murph had to step away, but I would say in terms of safety, we do have a safety coordinator in our district who travels throughout the district. We have SROs in our secondary buildings. If you've been in any of our buildings, to Mrs. Akibola's point, you have to buzz in the building in order to get in the building. When schools have guests, you have to go through the safe visitor. So you have to have some form of government ID available. We have cameras in our building. So there are lots of things in place that create that environment of safety. And one of the things that we tell our staff and we tell our students that if you see something, say something. That sometimes is often the best way that when things are happening, adults are aware and can move in action. But we do our best to ensure that we have a safe environment for all students. And so that starts with our SRO, that starts with our safety coordinator. So there are lots of things that we've put in place to create that safety environment. However, if you see something that causes you some alarm, or you're not quite sure if that's the safest way to do something, please let us know. We are definitely open to that feedback, and are always looking for ways to improve. So if you think that, there's a situation where we're vulnerable, then please let us know. But by having campuses pretty much closed off and having our SROs in our secondary schools and traveling SROs, that's helpful. So yeah, let us know if you see something, or if your children come home and see something. But encourage your children that if they see something, to say something, whether it be at the bus stop, whether it be if they walk to school or during school. If they see something, say something. All right. Thanks for being here, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Harris, for the information. So if you do not take anything home today, Please remember, if you see something, say something. It's very important. Thank you. Okay. I'm still trying to see any other question. Okay. We do not have any other questions. Mr. Scoville, do you have more questions from the other channel? Okay. We do not have any questions. Okay. So
I have another question.
All right, please go ahead.
So I applied for the free lunch.
Okay.
And I want to know if the same application is it for the books too?
Yes. So the free lunch is actually free textbook and lunch. So normally these two applications, it has one thing that boxes both of them. So when you are applying for the free textbook, it takes you to that page that says free lunch. So if you want, you're welcome to apply, you know. So it's the two kind of come together in a combo.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Murphy, are you going to say something? Okay, well, I just wanted to kind of clarify that a little bit, because currently everyone gets free lunch. If you need free textbook assistance, then you want to fill out the application. So the application is an extra step in the process to ensure you get free textbooks. So if you don't have a concern about that, then I wouldn't worry about filling out the application, because right now everyone gets free lunch because of our poverty rate in the district. And if you need free textbooks, or if you're not sure, then I would fill it out anyway. But know that your lunch is covered. If you need your books covered, you want to fill out the application. Does that help clarify?
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. I am not seeing any other question from here. We just want to wait a little, like give some seconds or like a minute. If someone is trying to think about one question that's coming to mind, please feel free to write it on the chat, or just say it out, or mute yourself and say it out if you want.
I'm not sure. Hey, I'm sorry, I joined this conversation a little bit late, but I'm not sure if we talked about the situation with like monkeypox and COVID. I know we developed a protocol for COVID, but is there a protocol that is developed for, in case of Indiana becoming a state of emergency when it comes to those situations?
That information will come directly from our superintendent. So if it became a concern that impacted our schools, Dr. Butt, he has a great relationship when it comes to the Marion County Board of Health. So Dr. Kane, who's in charge of that, they would all be connected. So if anything transpired, families would be the first to know, and there would be an official communication that will come out from Wayne Township. All that guidance is directed under the Marion County Board of Health. So even when it comes to the State Department of Health, those organizations, they collaborate with the schools when decisions are made.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Moore. Okay. We always want to be respectful of everyone's time. This is 1:25 and this meeting is set to end at 1:30. And that's why we're just waiting like 1 minute. Like if you still have one more question you want to clarify before we leave, please feel free to do that now. And before we wrap up with the meeting. Okay. Well, in the absence of no questions, we want to go ahead and say thank you for attending the first session of this meeting this afternoon. We want to say thank you to our Chief Diversity Officer, Dr. Denita Harris, for joining us. Thank you so much. And our LAP Curriculum Coordinator, Dr. Denisha Moore, thank you for joining us. For all our parents and families that have taken our time to join us this afternoon, like I said earlier, it's always a joy. And we are thrilled to see the numbers this afternoon. Look at the numbers that have joined this meeting. We encourage you to please mark your calendars every month to join us. Like I said, sometimes we're going to be an in-person. In October, we plan to be in person. We'll communicate all the details to you before then. And don't forget, our big event is next month, September 8th, LAP Family Night. It's always a time to come together, to celebrate, to have fun, to learn so much, and to meet different organizations, our partners, and you have resources, tons of resources being shared. So please mark your calendars and remember to join us then. If we do not have any questions, then we will say the meeting is officially brought to a close this time. And remember, we have another one at 5:30 later this evening. Feel free to join us. And if you know someone that missed the session, this first session, they're welcome to join us in the evening to have a good time together. So thank you. And we hope you have a fantastic day. And we see you in the evening. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.